Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your holiday and New Year's. Mine was pretty much a lot of fun. I apologize that I could not do last week's What's in Store messages for you. I had a little accident with my hand where I had a cut here, so I couldn't really move much and do much with my right hand. So it's just a few announcements and some things that I want to share with you before I start the readings here. So be sure you check out the announcements or the things that I would like to share before I jump into doing the horoscope readings, because I want to start sharing things, and I also want to remind those of you that may be here new to my channel, my readings, and may not understand what you are listening to, what you are needing to do. So bear with me as you come through and listen to this. If you don't, you can just skip through this, it's fine too. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification on my channel so that when I have new videos, whether these are messages, general readings, or some teachings and tips and tools that I want to share with you, remember to have that on so that you get the first dip on my videos. I might even have promotions and special deals with you happening, so remember to come back and check on that. For those of you that are here new, how I do my general readings is that I will pull some cards for elemental signs. So for example, I will group them into the fire, the air, the water, and the earth signs. And these signs or elemental signs, I will put in your horoscope or your zodiac sign in these group. Each group has 3 signs. So for example, the fire element has the Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries in there. And so each week I will alternate through these elements, and I will share the message, and it's a general message to that group of element. And just to let you know that whoever that comes on here, that it may not resonate 100% or it may resonate 100%. It depends on how the messages shows up. And so come back every week to find out what is it that's gonna show up for you in the week that's coming. I also do it for if you have like your birth and natal chart of your astrology, that if you have a sun sign, a moon sign, and a rising sign, you can also go back to those elemental horoscope general readings and look through those too. Those are some that also tells you how you are showing up as yourself or showing up outside to the world, and also your emotions that are coming through and showing up this week. So if you see that your regular zodiac sign is not resonating, or it's you want more information, be sure to check your other rising sun and moon signs too, to see how that plays with you for the week. All right, we are starting off with the water elements. That is for Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Water elements, I feel like you are in that state of feeling love energy, and feeling like you are happy, you are enjoying the moment. There's something to do with a relationship here, I feel, and I feel like it's like romantic relationship, and it feels like you have that in the air, and you have that where there is some type of offering or proposal or agreement with love here for you. But your challenge is there's some communications that are not going the way how you feel it is. It might be a little bit childish communication or tantrum that either your partner or this romantic relationship is playing. And I felt like in the past this was a change or a shift in their energy in showing you their true self or their true thoughts and feelings, and or their way of not wanting to cooperate with you. In the future, I do feel like there will be some union connection and support there. But I also do feel like it has to be coming from the right mind, the right intentions, and the right support and agreements to whatever this challenge or disagreement you're going through. I feel like you are thinking a lot about that this person might have some type of issue. It could be addiction or some type of things that they are not dealing with and working with, and you're kind of like seeing that, dealing with that, and thinking a lot about it. I feel like a lot of your ego mind is confusing you, tying you up in, what if, what could, and allowing you to like overthink. But I do feel that like your true self is actually letting you know that there's something here that you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to that. There's certain things that you can't do in this relationship, this circumstances that's going on. And pay attention to what your intuition is leading you and guiding you with this, because I feel like it's not something that you're seeing and you're understanding, and you're allowing your mind to overthink things. The message for you is be very clear with your intentions, your thoughts, and your words, and stand in what you know that's right for you, that has your value and your priorities in mind, and speak that. I feel like for your environment, there may be either a female energy or some type of female energy that might not be supporting you on this, that might come in and either give you what they think and what they feel with this relationship that you're going through, or these conflicts that you're going through with this relationship. And she may seem like she was supporting, was there, was good, or didn't have an issue, or never showed up telling you she had an issue, and now this person is coming in showing you what their true thoughts are, or thinking that they need to intrude into this. You're hoping to make some decisions that will be right with this conflict, this challenge that you're going through with this relationship, but then you feel that you won't be able to make that decision, and that it might not be the right time. The outcome shows that this person may be very manipulative and not true to their words, their intentions, and they have ill intentions, unhealthy habits, unhealthy mental, emotional habits that are affecting this relationship, affecting your challenge, affecting that communication part that you want to communicate. And this is really telling you and showing you the true character of what's truly deep within this person, who is somebody that is wounded, that wants to wound you unconsciously, but that does not mean you need to put up with it. So that's what the message I have for you, water elements. Earth elements are next, and that's for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. I feel like as you start up this week, you are in that energy of either judging or either someone is judging you. There is something here that you need to take a look at, right? I feel like it may be you judging yourself or really criticizing yourself or taking that time to really look deep inside. And the challenge with this is that there is a conflict that you are trying to figure out with this and judging through that. It could be an inner battle or an external battle. And I feel like it might have been from something that you did in the past that it could have been a risky thing or something that you didn't allow or surrender to it. And now it is showing up, or this is what caused this conflict right now. In the future, I feel like there could be more miscommunication, misunderstanding, more conflicts that could show up with this. And it could be involved where you are not making the greatest choice or the good choice that is for your highest good. I feel like you did come out of overwhelm with your thoughts and your feelings. But then there's this part that you may not be aware of, or it might be there, but you're not paying attention too much to it, especially because this is talking about like living your truth, looking at what is it that you truly value, believe in, and trust in. Who is it that you are asking there to help you? What higher powers are there available to you? Do you trust in yourself, in the universe, in that support, the spiritual support side, in the decisions or with whatever this challenge you are dealing with? The message for you is that you have to get good at learning how to balance, learning how to give and receive, learning how to understand what is it that you think you can do and do it with good intentions, and what is it that you feel that you can't do, and release and allow that for somebody else or whoever to take care of that. It may feel and look like that you may not have everything of what you have desired and want, and it may not look exactly the way how you want it to be, but I feel like your environment has given you some of what you have been asking and desiring for, but it won't just look like what you think or want it to look like. Be open to see and notice what has already been manifested in your life. You fear that what you have already planted or put in place is now either dead or no longer going to create the results that you want. And you hope that you can do what you want to do or plant what you want to plant, those desires, those goals, and create them again. But I do feel that that hope will have to somewhat shift a little bit of your intentions and re-looking at the purpose as to why you need to do them again, because I feel like this is a different time, a different way of you thinking and desiring this now. The outcome for you is that you need to find that inner strength of you to find that courage within you and those supporting people or spiritual realms that are there available to you to help you through the circumstances that you are going through during this time. Because I do feel like you do have it within you. It's just that you may have forgotten, or you may not know that you do have that available to you to ask for help. So that's what I have for you, earth signs. Next is fire elements, which is Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries. You are standing in the energy of you got everything of what you want, what you wished for, what you desired for. And you're feeling good and happy about this, like emotionally, mentally, physically. But there's a challenge that you're dealing with. And I feel like it's your truth that you're dealing with. Either your truth and what you intentions you're having and your truth of the words you're trying to speak out. That's the challenge that you're going through. And I feel like it might be related to a romantic partner, or if it's not a romantic partner, it's somebody that you love. And this person, of the past, there may have been something that they have shared with you, and either you are feeling reluctant to tell them the truth because you may be feeling like you don't want to hurt their feelings. And this person might be expressing that they have love for you, or expressing some type of love for you that you are not feeling totally 100% with them. I do feel that in the future, with this, you will feel like you have freedom. You will feel like you are yourself and you're able to be yourself if you take care of this truth of yours. You are currently thinking about you feel stuck in this situation, stuck in your thoughts, stuck in your words, and you don't know what to do and say. But in the reality is, you're actually just doing this to yourself. You need, and you may not be aware that you are that person that you can do what you want to do. And you do have that energy within you to do what you want to do. And you may not just be aware of it because you're in your mind overthinking a lot of things. The message for you is that take action and do this, because you will be able to totally take control of the situations, the circumstances, and come through to yourself, your intentions, your purposes as to why you are feeling this way and thinking this way. Your environment may not have the right people, may not have the right energy to support you, love you. There may be some resistance to people either receiving messages or receiving your intentions and your thoughts and not understanding you. You're fearful that you're going to break people's heart. You're fearful that you're not going to get the message through and that it's going to go the wrong way. But you do feel hopeful that you can bring through the truth and the message, that if you're going to hurt them, that at least you give them the truth, and that it may hurt them now instead of later. You're hopeful for that. The outcome for this for you is that you need to stand in your power. You need to know that you do have the authority, that you are in control, and that this is your life, your destiny, and you have say, the last say, the first say in anything and everything of all the decisions that you are trying to make here. And that you need to be true to yourself before you can be true to anybody else. And that don't lie, right? Stand in your power and be the authoritator, the authority of your life. And speak that truth that you need to. Don't overcomplicate or overthink things. And so that's the message for you, fire elements. Air elements, I feel like you guys are starting off with either someone or you are sitting in that energy of jealous and manipulating, and or not wanting to hear any messages from or hear any news messages from whoever that you are dealing with right now. Your challenge is that right now you're overthinking and you're kind of in a decision of wanting to see if you need to confront this circumstances or not. There's a part of you that don't want to. And I feel like whatever that you are going through, I feel like it was good, happy. You had everything, and it may not be too extremely, good and happy, but it was, the typical. And now you are going through this and you're experiencing all of this. And I feel that in the future, with whatever that you are experiencing and going through, that either this person, these people, or you are feeling like you are either very needy, or that person is very needy, insecure in some way. They take too much, right, from your energy, or you are taking too much of their energy, and it's almost like they're sucking the energy out of you. That's the future that if you continue with this relationship or the circumstances here, I feel like that's where the energy is going. You're thinking a lot about the future, thinking about what to do, what choices to make, how you should make these choices. All of those things are what you are feeling right now with these circumstances. I feel like what you may not be aware of is that you may not be aware that people, or the people that you've been hanging out with or with, they're no longer doing what you're doing, or these people that you were hanging out with are some people that you're no longer interested in. They could also be where they are doing too much of either drinking, eating, and that's what you don't want anymore. And you may not be realizing that. Or it's either you that are doing that, and this is something that you need to take a look and pay attention to. The message for you: it is a time for you to reevaluate what are your priorities, what are your values, what you need to be deciding and doing and thinking of for the future, for yourself or for the circumstances that is happening to you. And to be very careful with planning and doing this. Your environment, you do have those people that may be immature or may not think before they say, and those are what is in your life right now. I do feel like it's somewhat positive in a way, because I feel like it contributes to you learning and growing. What you hope is that you're able to face what is it that you need to face right now, especially if there's any emotional triggers or any emotional things that you have been ignoring, by paying attention to these circumstances and allowing these circumstances to become what is it is now with you. You're hoping that you're able to face that, or you are fear that you may not be able to see that and face that. Your outcome is you may allow somebody to either take over your life, or be the one that dictates and says everything, decides everything for you. And this person may be someone that's mean, that can be very, very negative and not healthy for you, or don't care anything about you, that you may allow them to make the decisions and the choices in your life. Or that just could be you, that are just not going to pay attention, not going to care. This is too much, too overwhelming, feeling too stuck and don't want to make these choices. And this challenge that you have now, you don't want to face them. And so that might be your train of thought and your decisions on where you're going with the outcome for all of this. So that's what I have for you, air elements. If you all have any questions or anything that you want to go more in depth with this, book a session with me and with the link below so that we can dive deep into what this is for you to help you grow and move on into bigger and better things for 2025 for you. Thanks for joining me and having patience with me to coming back on this week. I hope that is something that you enjoyed. I hope the message resonates with you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get updates on my next videos. Please also share this video to those of you that you feel that they need to hear this. And I'll see you again in the next video.